recording? All right, it is recording. Yay. I have a Windows 10 thing to do, update to do, and I was thinking about doing it earlier this morning, but I decided I didn't want to really tempt fate. Okay, so it shows that it's exiting.
Oh my god, it went instant.
Mode.
I didn't have to reload.
Yeah.
Shakura.
Let's do schedule the restart. On.
Okay, what's beeping?
Your face.
What beeped it? What beeped it?
Your face.
I heard something beep. What was beeping? Oh, that will be
10 a.m. Tomorrow. Just so it doesn't pop up when we do the stream, because that would really agitate me. It would infuriate me.
okay. And yes, we have got that for next week. That is fine.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Can you update the note? All right, I'll update I'll update this part, the general.
Okay.
Can you share the notes with them?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
you also
that
need to start thinking about.
How come it went back?
What are you talking about?
We were there, and then it's gone. Why is it gone again?
What it?
Well, it was hosting a bonus level.
Yeah.
We came up.
Yeah.
And now it's disappeared, and he's back. Why is that?
It shows that we're streaming.
Okay. Why is it?
It does show on my chat that it has exited host mode.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's weird, because it instantly, you know how normally you got to refresh? Yeah. Well, it came up, and I was like, oh, sweet, I don't need to refresh. And then I was doing my thing that I needed to do. And thank you. So Chris said hers came up as well.
Went back to the other guy. Hi, Chris.
So I had to refresh. And yeah. Now it's fine. That's okay.
Okay.
It was just weird because I was like, oh, sweet. It's gone back to working the way it's supposed to work. No, it didn't. But anyway, all good. Okay. I will do that other thing that I said that I would do, which is you
need to share notes.
Yeah, I'll do that after the show because I need to change stuff because of the changes that have been made. So I will write this right here.
I don't understand, but I'm gonna go check it out and see.
Because of who we were having.
Hey, Chris, thank you very much. 5 months in a row. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Chris, thank you. Oh, thank you. No, she is such a doll.
Oh, I know.
Love that girl. She is awesome. She is awesome. So is Periton. So is
I see.
Just saying.
You want to do this?
Just going to give them some shout out love because they were really sweet. Came to say hi.
Okay.
Velvet Dove, hi.
Well, when you were streaming?
Yeah.
When
I'll tell you about that.
And I saw it in the chat. I was like, whoa, what is going on?
Can I do? Yeah, I know, right? It was like, but I'll tell you that it's no use me telling you because that's part of my notes. It's going to tell you about it. So you have to wait with bated breath.
I've got
waiting.
I'm waiting. I've got bated breath.
Oh, don't. That's like Creepy Stone. Stop being Creepy Stone. Creepy
Stone is like, I'm watching you from my window.
Oh, so it's going to go to work soon. Snowy trek to work. That's,
yeah,
it's
Yeah, it's a...
That sounds divine to me. I know that sounds crazy.
you are a fool.
I know, I know, but I don't have snow here.
Hey, thanks, man.
You've got to remember that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Genius. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah.
Velvet Dove, do not get him started. Trust me. Do not.
I've already
do not get
off
him started.
The air. Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Good.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's been great. We were listening.
Yes, I know, Zorts. I'm
match
sure it is
burning. No, you need to whisper, like you need to talk at just the barest.
When do I ever talk?
Never.
Like,
I'm
really?
always saying to you, Jesus, Leeta. Oh my God.
It's so loud. At work, everyone's like, "Oh, you're so loud." I'm like, and mind you, my boss is worse than me, so that's quite hilarious. But yeah, I'm not very good at whispering. I can't really talk like this. I couldn't do this all the time. Quieter. I can't.
Lower.
No, because I just...
Lower,
How
baby.
Low can you go? How low can you go?
Lower. Do you like it down here? Austin Powers. Lower, baby. How's this?
Oh, I'm thinking Greece. See, I've gone straight to...
Did you know that Greece, that there's now a thing out there saying that the whole movie is a dream of it's not just a dream, it's her dying. Okay, so when they were driving, right, there's a couple comments where they say that they were driving and some crashed or something, I don't know, anyways, but she's basically laying in the hospital and the whole movie is like the last 10 minutes of her brain being alive, and then when the car drives off and then flies off into the sky, that's her dying.
Oh, okay.
So that that's her physically dying, and the whole movie was nothing. It was just her brain being like, oh, this would be great.
You know what?
Carrie was like, you're a jerk. Carrie told me off.
Exactly.
Because she loves that movie so much.
Good.
And
so
I was
do
like,
I love that movie. I love that movie. Mm-hmm. Let's not talk so much about Grease 2, because that's a train wreck. But there is some really good music in that I really quite like.
Zorts, did you want to get dark really quick? Kind of like the coffee thing I posted, in your Discord there. Like that the dark coffee kind of. Anyways. Yes. What? Okay. That's okay. He knows what I mean.
Yeah. Exactly. Velvet Dove. That's
real quick.
It. Yeah. The ending's stupid. Yeah. Exactly. So, no, it's not that.
Yes, it is.
People just have to.
She dead.
No.
Yeah.
No. Stone, don't make me.
They got into a car crash, and now she dead. Yep, this is how the show's gonna go. Well, that's okay. Listen, I'm gonna do it. It's my last show, so this is just how it's gonna go.
You keep telling me that every time, and I keep saying no, it's not. You just.
Oh, Chupa, thank you. Wow, 12 months.
Chupa, thank you.
I'm very sorry. I'm 12 times sorry.
Wow.
Very sorry.
Give Chupa
extra
cheer.
Oh, I thought
that's amazing.
Because the way that you held up your hands, you're like, we should. And I was like, what, are you gonna get up and dance or something? I thought you were like gonna do something. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Nobody needs to see that. Nobody needs to see that.
I can think of a few people that would love to see that.
Shut up. Anyway.
Yep.
Let's start the show. How about we do that?
All right. Fine. How do I do that? All right, like this.
Iron Man. bloodthirsty, pacifist. You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Iron Man Challenge. And here are your hosts, Stone and Leeta.
Hello, and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. This is episode 150. Oh my gosh. Today is Saturday, January 19, 2019. I'm your host, Leeta, and joining me... Stop it. Joining me is my co-host for these 150 episodes shenanigans that we've done is Stone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you?
Peace, because the other way means something else apparently. So I'll just hold up peace sign like that. So anyway, I had no idea, and I just do like this. So it feels better for me like this because I'm giving peace to myself. So apparently I got to do it like that. No.
Yes.
How are you? That. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Sorry.
Excellent. Well, that's always good to know. 150 Stone. 150. Wow.
I mean, it could have been more, but those first 5 months we only did one a month, right?
Yeah. Well, that's right. I mean, what's that? 3.5 years ago? We just last year was our third year anniversary. We just passed 3, so 3.5. So it's 3.5 because we started in August. Yeah. Yes. So it would be it's nearly 3.5 years that we've been doing the show, and we did prep. So you know what? Let's tell these guys, they may not know the stories. We prepped for this show it was nearly 4 months, 6 months, how many months before we actually started? There was a lot of prep done. There was a lot of discussion.
There was a lot, but I think more like about a month and a half. Because
no, there was more than that.
Because I came on Control Alt WoW in like May. And it was only and I knew during that show, I was like, we need to do our own podcast, but I can't do it during the show. And then that's why I was like, Leeta, I have something to ask you, but you're probably too busy. And so then I left it. And then you bugged me. You were like, hey, you were saying something.
Well, you're like, I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that you can do is tell someone.
And it was I
want to talk to you about something.
Well, about 2 weeks after, then we finally talked, and that's where like, yeah, let's do it. So, and then from there, so it was about.
First I was like, no, bugger off. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, because you're like, because you're like pro, yo.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
You're more pro than I
did a fair bit
am. So
we did a fair bit of prep, which was really good. I'm
pretty sure it was like about a month and a half to 2 months.
No, because it was. No. Well, we'd have to go back and have a look at, I suppose, the notes. We made lots of notes. We
can go look at. Funny you have this. Or funny that I have this. I still have episode 0, which has not gone online ever. It's not online.
We did. That's right. Yeah. So we did a dummy episode. Episode 0 was like our practice to see how everything would run. Where we wanted things, and we had Carrie was our guest. Yeah.
Yep.
And it was.
Okay, so we did the episode 0 a week before we actually went live. So we did it on August the 22nd because our first episode was August 29th, 2015.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we prepped, like if we prep for about 2 months. July, okay, all right, okay.
No, like 3. No, 3 months we prep. Yeah. Because we had to narrow things down, work out time frames, work out format. And all of that. And of course, the biggest thing when you do a show and have a co-host, when there's more than one of you, is time zones. time zones are awesome. Yeah, so trying to work out best times and all of that, what would work. So there was a fair bit of prep, really.
Chocolate chocolate fudge, because time zones are the worst. I'm using fudge in place of another word, so fudge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fudge is good though, like real fudge, not the other fudge. But yeah, so there was lots of.
I mean, I could go for both.
There was lots of prep. Just
why
realized
not?
what I said.
Why
you
not,
know what I mean.
Why not have both? Why not both? Why not have your cake and eat it too?
Not live streaming.
Go for it.
Not live streaming. Not going. We're not going to do that. We're not doing an what is it? ASMR, whatever it is, or that kind of show. We're not doing WoW challenges after dark. This is
Why not?
So, but there was lots of prep, and
now
yes, episode 0.
There's not nearly as much prep anymore, because it's like, we don't need.
Yeah. So the prep is minimal because we've got everything sorted.
Well, now you're gonna have to break somebody in, someone new in. So, yep. You'll have to train them in the ways of
because this is your last show.
Yes.
Right. This is your last show for today. That's what it is, isn't it? This is your last show for the 19th of January 2019.
The
You'll
intro.
be back next week.
The intro stir. What? So Sir says in the chat. So question: what about the show has changed since episode 1 to now? Clean tag went away. Intro, outro changes. What else? Well, intro did not change. Intro is still the same intro that we had since day 1, because it's awesome. I don't want it to go away.
We asked Mark Conan. Once we'd sorted everything, we went to Mark Conan and asked him if he could create something. We had the music. We knew we wanted that music, which was the Kevin MacLeod music, which is, he's awesome and does a lot of really great musical things. And we basically said to Mark Conan, this is like the format. See what you come up with. And he blew our mind. And we just went, that's it. We're not changing it. So what you hear, that was his first go. That was it. And we just was like, nailed it. That's what we wanted. So we were absolutely stoked with that. Still love it. Still gives me goosebumps.
Well, because so basically the underlying music is a track called Big Rock, and it's a slower tempo. So when he took it, he was like, hey, if you didn't mind, I kind of upped the tempo, and he changed it a bit, right? So it was really good, because
we just wanted that
otherwise
music,
it would have been really slow. I would say, whoa, dude, oh my god. Thanks for the bits, Zorts. Good lord.
Oh, Zorts.
So it doesn't show up on the screen or anything like that. I mean, it will show up in the chat, although the images in the chat on the screen are all broken, which is Twitch's fault.
Okay.
That's why in the overlay it looks weird. But thank you, Zorts. Oh my goodness gracious! How do you just drive safe? And and I hope everybody even tonight and tomorrow. I heard that we're supposed to still get more tomorrow, at least up here. Just drive a little bit safe. Leave early. Drive slow. Watch out for everyone else, because you may be okay, but everyone else might be driving like they think that they know how to drive, and that's not really true. So.
And people driving can be really stupid. Like really stupid. It's shockingly, you have to drive as if everyone's stupid, like really. So people are dangerous.
Looking at Stir's thing, I think the only other thing is like clean tag went away, but I still try not to like curse out of the, just, you know, I mean, there's if it
happens, it happens.
Right. You know, I'm not going to make it like every third word is like the F word, because that's silly. Honestly, I think we like moved sections around, but I don't think we actually changed much, because we used to have news first. Like we had our guest slot always first, because I feel like that's the most important thing to get done first, is that they're here as our guest. Let's talk with them first. Let's not make them wait. And then we used to have news, and then we had our weeks in WoW. We also had site news as like a separate thing too. And then we merged those, and then we switched news and our weeks in WoW, which I think worked better, because going in from the guest chat into our weeks worked better than having just to stop and then, we'll talk about our weeks in WoW after. The logo, so the one that you see on the screen is the one that Whammo did, that we've had since the first day. However, we didn't really use it a ton. It's like we used more of the Iron Man, like the World of Warcraft, home of Iron Man challenge, blah, 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 crest, right? You know, like the big one. And I think only more recently that we've started using more of the Whammo one long term. So the Whammo one is the one on the left. The one on the right is another version done by a lady named Ella, that I think they were creating a badge for me, and they were like, we think we like, she thought it'd be cool to make a different version of the logo and put that on her thing. And yeah, I liked it. So I kept it on the badge, and I use it every once in a while. So, cause, I think that sometimes the big crest is too big. Right. So I don't know. I don't want to get rid of it, but I think if we do a site redesign, I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, so see. I mean, so cool. The show has changed a lot. I mean, I shouldn't say a lot. The show has changed
a little bit.
Just it's basically the same thing, just minor tweaks here and there, but there are changes. Yeah. And if we see things that are gonna, like, if we see things that I think would improve or would be better, then we change it there too.
It's evolving. So you know, sometimes you have to change certain aspects of how a show runs, whether you're doing a podcast, TV shows, like whatever, things can change. So you've got to be able to allow for that and try. Sometimes it's good to try to move things around to make it flow better. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You don't know until you try. So I think we've always just tried to keep it a good flowing system. So I think it's pretty good the way it is.
I think Azzy's chat here is saying his some puns. I think he means awesome, but really I think he actually means awful. But
some of them are good. But some of them are good, Azzy.
But one thing that we tried to do with him was that we would try to bring him on for like that small part, right? But it wasn't working as far as, because he would hear himself, right?
Biggest problem was changing from Skype to Discord.
No, I think
that's been one of the biggest changes. I mean,
oh well,
no.
But I don't think it's been a problem.
We did the first how many episodes before we decided to come over to Discord, because it was
year and a half to maybe almost 2 years.
Yeah. Skype, and then Skype changed things and made it really bad.
Well, I'm glad that we changed over because Discord works the way that the Skype did, and then Skype changed how they did it, and it's like, thank God we moved, because I hate the new way. It's horrible, because they put you side by side versus squares now. It's silly. The one thing with Azzy is that I really liked being able to bring somebody on and have them say a little piece without screwing up the screen, because while we are trying to make a podcast, we also want to make sure that the screen looks good, right? So that we are both here. Guest is there too, and when somebody joins the call, it doesn't mess up where everyone is. But it's like we just couldn't get the audio to work right, and I'm wondering if, like, there might be I'm thinking there might be a way to do it if I created another account and then had that account call somebody maybe through my phone, and then had the audio funnel through, and then everything would all be good, and then our initial call with the video would be fine because the other account would already be on. However, you're going to be able to hear the other person through that other account. I think there are ways to do it, and I kind of feel, well, I know you don't know, but
we can.
I feel bad because I think it would have been really good to have. Well, it's not just that we couldn't get it to work well with you. It's like I think it would have worked really well with like lots of other people, like being able just to get someone on like really quickly. It's really good. So I'll have to think about that a little bit. Maybe we do have my wife's account too, so we can. Anyways, so I mean, I'm sure that we're gonna try some stuff again, and although I guess I'll leave that to Leeta since this is my last show. I mean, listen, man.
Whatevs.
Well, if I keep going, this is gonna be a pity party. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want it to be a pity party. So yeah.
Okay.
Although I think later on it might be a pity party. So. Azzy's puns screwed up the video and audio feed. Man, that's kind of hard. It's harsh and savage.
Wow.
Jeez,
that's awesome. Okay. Well, anyway, that's just a little bit of insight of 150 episodes where we started and where we've come to. So, it's always interesting to see or to hear about the journey. You don't need the whole journey, but 150.
If you're gonna ask me, I'm giving you the whole thing, all in.
All in.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, how about you tell us what you've been up to this week in game? Because stuff. Let's talk about the challenges. Go for it. All in now.
Okay, so this week God damn it.
I can
damn it.
I can hear you going.
All right, fine.
You should have muted yourself because I wouldn't have heard you mute yourself.
No, you might have heard the click, right? So, oh well.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
True.
So for we did teams. We got our teams, our Iron Elite teams. Although I don't think we picked a name yet, right? So we've got them up to level 18 and 19. I think everybody's level 19, or is everybody level 18 except for me? I'm level 19, right?
Where?
Or was that? Yeah, no, that was last week.
That was last week.
No, I'm gonna get confused with LB and Kevin's team and myself. See, I'm starting to like lose track because I just say teams because we're both at the same point, right?
Level. Okay. Yeah.
We were messing around in the lock and we decided that we were going to grab the scroll quests and we were going to hold on to them until we were completely done that zone. I decided to turn mine in beforehand, and
Of course you did.
I don't know why. It was just like a thing I did. So I ended up, and then about halfway through our play session, I think Kevin did the same thing, and LB decided, well, I'm just going to wait. So it's actually going to, so I think I did mine at like level 16 or 17. And I think Kevin did his, I think I did mine at 16. Kevin did his at 17, and LB hasn't turned his in yet. So, and we are almost done the zone. So it will be interesting to see if LB leapfrogs us, or if it is actually more efficient to turn those quests in earlier, because I think they give you more of a XP level, but what's the correct phrase I'm trying to, I think they are worth more for each level earlier on.
I think that,
right?
Oh, see, I think it was the other way around, because I know
that's
where
what we
I've
were
handed
thinking
them
too.
in early,
yeah,
and then I've handed them in later, and I thought that the XP was a fair chunk, but I don't know, like, percentage wise.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to break it down to percentage. If you handed it in, say, when you're level 13, what's the percentage that you're getting for? Here's some maths. Where's our maths gurus?
There's 5.
Working out what the, yeah, I know.
It's 5. Five.
Working out what the
5 would know.
percentage, if it stays the same, or whether there is a shift depending on what actual level.
We didn't really split up, so so we're gonna find out, because LB should leapfrog us then.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. And also it's funny because LB is froggy, so leapfrog.
Nice.
I will be here all episode, and then that's it. I was gonna say all week.
For today. For today, people.
There is a shift. It's complicated. Oh man.
Okay. All right. 5 can tell us about it next time we chat.
Pacifist.
Because I want to know. Because now I want to know. Yeah.
I got my pacifist to 17, and then I decided I was going to play it.
Yay.
So, play it when I woke up. So I woke up, played it before the show and all that stuff, and I got it to level 19. Yep. I got all the city quests done. I did the balloon girl, right? You know, where you give her the balloons around the city, and then she goes flying up in the air. So I watched her, and I know sometimes apparently some people were saying that if you keep watching her, sometimes a balloon will pop. Okay. But this time she just kept going up and up and up and up until she was like this little dot, and I put up a screenshot on Twitter, and there was actually a point where the balloons despawned, and the NPC is this little dot, and you could see her up in the air, not falling, nothing. She's just up there.
Just there.
Yep. Oh. So that was funny. I decided, I don't know why, I decided to do the lock mode Dan scroll quests on my pacifist. And I was like, okay, listen, I think I can get these all done because I'm a rogue, so I can sneak around and sap, right?
Yeah.
So I think everything was pretty much okay, except for the dwarf cave wasn't bad but the rare was up, so I had to wait for him to leave, and then I went in because the dwarf inside the cave, the first scroll, the scroll is literally right beside the dwarf. Yes. So if you sap the dwarf, you're all good, but you have to be careful because the dwarf is literally right beside the scroll, and if you go to right click on that scroll and your hand shifts or twitches and you accidentally hit him, you're in trouble. Right? Yes. So that part was okay. Wasn't too bad, but the trog and runes, that was the worst.
Really?
Yes, because there's one that Pats So
which is the rare.
The rare and a normal mob also pats up and over that hill too. The rare does pat in there too. So you have to do like this chain sap. And so I got to the last mob where the scroll was. I turned around and the pat was coming back, not the rare. So I'm like, no, I need to get out of here because I'm going to get trapped, right? Because that'll be nice that I get one sapped, but you can't sap two, right? So I had to sap my way back out. So when that one left, I went back and grabbed my quest, and then just as I was about to leave, the rare comes in. I was like, I just got out of there in time. He was coming up the stairs. Like, man.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I had to back right up into that corner when I took my passy, because the same thing happened. And I had her literally right up in the corner. I had one sapped, and I had that padding one coming, and I'm just going, where you're just frozen, looking at the screen, just going, please don't come any further. Please don't come any further. Stay there. And then you see NPC scanner goes, and you're like, no, just stay there. Don't move. And I'm like, not touching my mouse. Like, my hand's just like, don't touch. You don't want to touch. And it must have been enough. It must have been enough that it didn't happen. So, but that's a bit nervy, but you need to be careful. So, but you got all 6. So,
So we hit level 19.
Well done.
And it was all good. So I kind of left myself at a point where I'm hoping that the next time I stream, we'll hit level 20 and we can put on another piece of clothing. So if you're on that stream, if you're there watching that stream, you will be able to vote for it. That's what I'm doing. Is we're gonna get the viewers to vote. Reverse strip leveling, I guess. I guess it's unstrip leveling, right?
Yeah.
It's unstrip.
Put her honorer leveling.
Okay. I don't know. Bloodthirst, I got to 37, and my iron, I got to 18. I've started with the Bloodthirsty. I started going up into. I did Hinterlands a little bit. I don't really like it, and then I went into.
Really? You don't like Hinterlands?
Western Plaguelands. Well, because there's not a lot of rares in Hinterlands. In Western Plaguelands, there's a lot. Not comparatively. There's not.
Yeah, there is.
Comparatively, there's no. Well, the reason why I know is because I've just been doing
Is there a reason?
Classic rare add-on where I've been going through every freaking classic zone.
Nice.
And I think I might have to rename it because I think people might be getting it confused with classic World of Warcraft, whereas I'm aiming it at like the vanilla zones, like the classic level 1 to 60 zones. So that's why I call it the classic rare add-on. But I'm not. I don't know. So I don't think that the add-on is done, and it's I don't know if it will work with classic Warcraft. It depends on how they do the maps. If classic World of Warcraft does the same mapping system, it should work, but I might need to actually
change though.
What? No. Well, here's the thing is that because these zones shift a little bit, if you take, for example, Eastern Plaguelands is a zone that got kind of moved around a bit. The pinpoints of where all the rares are will not be correct, right? So while I think the add-on would work, I think it's more based on the current game. So I wouldn't try to use it for the new sorry, I can't hold up both arms. New classic WoW. But we'll see. So also the add-on is for rares only, which means I'm not doing elite mobs and I'm not doing rare elite mobs. It's only rares. These are the ones that are relatively easy. Depends on what kind of a challenge tune that you're on. You know, probably at a certain point, by a certain level, you don't want to kill any rares. But I know I would use it on like just a normal character just to kill rares so I can get more XP.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not really a warning one. It's more of like an XP booster kind of deal. So I think what I'll be doing with the add-on is I'll be putting it into a file and putting it on the website. I don't think I would make a public link, but I think that I might, for people that might want to test it, because I just want to make sure that the add-on works and the pinpoints are correct. You need handy notes for it to work. And besides that, it should work okay. TomTom would be great to have, because there is a TomTom thing in there that you can click on it to point you to the next rare. And I would say if you're interested, let me know by a DM and I'll write you down on a list for when I'm ready to release it. But that's what I've been doing this week. Oh my God. Like, okay. So the last,
that's cool though.
The last portion really was horrible. Daenerys had a ton of rares, and on Guru Crater. So I was trying to work my way down. So I finished Daenerys, and I'm like, okay, I've only got 2 left. I'm really tired, but I'm just gonna power through this. On Goro had 5 rares. 5 rares, not rare elites and not elites. Okay. So
1,
there's
2,
only
3,
5.
4. The 5th one. I haven't been to Ungoro, I swear to God, in years.
And then I was like, oh, this is fantastic. So I can get this one done pretty quickly, because generally it takes about a half an hour to, it took me about a half an hour to do each one. Right. So when I finished that one, I went to Silithus as my last zone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, all the rares. I don't know. There's like 500 billion rares in there. Not really. But the problem is some of the rares are located below ground where Warcraft didn't give you maps. And because they didn't give you maps, so I'm going beneath the ground trying to describe where to go. Okay, turn right, turn left, turn right, and then it's like in the northwest alcove. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Yep. The Hive one. Yeah. The Hive one that's down the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's
a few, yeah.
There's
but I can
actually rares
that Hive one down the bottom.
There's 2 there's actually 3 up in the north that are below ground. There's 1, 2. There's 2 that are below ground in the south southeast. There's also one that roams above ground, and then there's one on the far west side. There's also 2 below ground, one that's above ground, and just try to track all these. Okay, it's funny. So there's one inside of a cave up in the north east. Blizzard made a map for that. Blizzard made a map for that cave. Okay, they made its own map. Fantastic. So I can just go make 1 dot for where the cave entrance is, and then when you go back in, and so when you're inside the cave, it flips over to that map, and the new dot shows exactly where it is on that new map. Great.
Yeah.
But the Hive ones, nope. They were like, nope, done. Okay. There's I think the north one they didn't do. The north Hive one they didn't do, and the south Hive one, I think. No. See, I'm getting them confused, man. Like, there's so many. Like, oh my God, there was one Hive one that they did, And even then it was kind of like, where am I going? I think it's this way. It doesn't make sense because the map is not really doing it the way that it should be. Like, it's not really showing you that now you've left, even though you're no longer on that map. It's weird. Freaking Narubi people doing all the hives and tunnels. Poop on them.
But still, that's exciting.
I feel a little bit better.
Exciting. You feel a bit better now?
Yeah. That was a bit of venting. I just had to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
Just like my shirt. I needed to get my shirt off my chest.
It's an accomplishment.
I would take my hat off my chest or off my head. I don't know, whatever. But then you'd all be blinded by the glare, right?
Okay, so you want people to let you know about the add-on.
If you are interested in giving it a go, let me know, and I'll DM you a link on Discord. DM Discord. Okay. Because it should be open.
Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
DM my DMs are open. Come slide in. Yep.
Oh dear Lord.
That's why this is my last show.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
It's been well, no, actually we'll talk about this after.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that was my week.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Well, you've had a really busy week, so yay, go you. Awesome.
Yeah. Rawr. I do not need government oversight. I do not.
Don't know what that means, but okay.
I think it means I need to like take a break and not work. I agree.
Oh, okay, right. Have a.
That's how I will take it. Leeta. Okay. Wow, you okay? You don't have a whole lot. Like, what's up with that?
I have been so busy. It's been crazy. Well, first off, PC, my lovely girl over here. Hello, baby. Had to go to the for a checkup. So I lost her for a couple of days. So that kind of was a bit of a bummer. But anyway, she's doing well. Lucky I did take her because my third hard drive was just about ready to start breaking, or had started. And I would have lost a lot of stuff if I hadn't have done something. So at least it was there when it started to go, and so that all got fixed. But she's gone good. Plus they ramped it up a little bit for me. So they changed a couple of the settings and
give it some drugs. Was that okay?
Gave it a bit of, I don't know, not necessarily overclocking, but I've got everything there, but I normally don't play it. So they kind of fiddled around with some of the setting stuff to make it go a bit faster. I don't know if it is in game. I'm playing, like, everything's looking good in game, so I'm like, sweet, I don't care as long as I can log in, everything looks pretty, and I just go, I'm home. So that's fine. So, and there's been just a lot of stuff this week that I've been working on with my main. So I wanted to get back to playing some challenge tunes. So I thought, well, last night. Oh, the other thing, I was going to play challenge tunes yesterday afternoon. Lucky I didn't, because I actually was online on Leeta, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to change over or do something. And I sat there and I fell asleep. I literally fell asleep for like nearly an hour in the chair and woke up, and I was like, thank goodness I was not on a challenge tune, because I would have been dead. Wow. So I had to go drink more coffee and wake up. So I did play last night, and I've started streaming again. which is my goal. This was my goal for one of the goals that I set for 2019. Whoa. Was to do more streaming. Yeah, just to, I don't know if it's going to be a regular schedule or what yet. I just want to get back into trying to stream the challenge tunes and maybe some normal stuff that I do. We'll see, but definitely I want to stream. Hey?
And the show.
Yeah. Yep. So just streaming the stuff. So yeah, and it was good. And thank you to everyone that came out. It was really lovely.
What time did you
realized stream? I could I think it was after 7:30 my time.
PM?
So
PM?
Yeah. Yeah. So and
4:30 a.m. No, I was passed out.
You were asleep, yeah. But no, it was good. And I did realize that it's good. I can actually ramble about lots of different things. Like I know I can, but that really proved I could just keep talking. Sometimes you just, yeah. So it was good, but we had good conversation. So thank you guys, everyone that came out. You guys know who you are. Heart you very much. Thank you. And it was good. And because I was playing my pacifist, because I thought, no, I'm going to play my pacifist. Surely no one wants me to stream that. And then I went, you know what, bugger it. I'm just going to do it.
Sure.
So I did. And I took her from level 37 with lots of rested XP right through to level 40.
Wow.
With no rested XP.
Aww.
So the last 39, I think, was definitely 39 to 40 was definitely no. But
yeah.
Again, because you're just chatting about stuff and picking herbs and mining ore and picking herbs and mining ore. All of a sudden, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm like 4 bars from hitting 40 guys. Let's keep going. So, yeah. So it was really good. So she hit level 40. I have got a level 40 pacifist stone. I don't even know who I am. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I did, though, take her out of Dunmorrow.
Okay.
So I went up to Western Plaguelands. And I found...
Okay.
Just going around the lake. Just basically around the lake.
Okay.
It's not too dangerous.
Are you on a rogue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just, because, if they're... Because then you can just sap. I'm just thinking of if you can sap stuff. And
yeah. So, where the spiders are, where there's normally that rare wolf. It wasn't up, but sap spider, get the king's blood, and then move. But I didn't go too far into where I would normally go with the bloodthirsties.
Okay.
Because I don't need the rares and I don't need the hassle of trying to dodge mobs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So by just going kind of round and round the lake and into Sorrow Hill, there's a couple of, mine nodes in there, and it was quite good. And then I went back and did Dunmorrow, I think, for the last pretty much 3/4 of 39 to 40. And because there's no difference in XP for what you're getting from Dunmorrow to Western Plaguelands. But it was nice just to test to see, hey, will this zone work? And Western Plaguelands definitely works for a pacifist. Just stay around.
Lots of life root, I guess you're getting, right? Because generally it's life root.
Blindweed.
Oh, okay, cool.
Blindweed. Yeah, even though I wasn't getting fully, I was getting like blindweed stems, and you got to make 10 of them to make one or whatever it is. But I was still getting a point, so I was leveling up the herbing, which I was
do you
okay? I wasn't worried about it. But I was like, cool.
Like, have you tried to auction them yet?
Yeah, I put them up on the auction after I finished the stream.
Are the life root... Okay, so you don't know if the life root sold yet? Just because I'm just curious, because I'm trying to put my herbs up as fast as I can so I can try to accrue gold for the next time that the Dark Moon Fair is up, so I can buy the quest items, right? Because sometimes those quest items can be really can really cost a lot, but I found that by the end of the Darkmoon Faire, they come down in price. So I might actually wait until the end of Darkmoon Faire, because last time I was able to get 3. I was able to buy 3 of them, whereas by the end of it, but when it first started, I could barely even buy one because everything was so expensive.
Because people jack the price up. Yep. So no, I mean,
just, you're not sure.
Well, look, on her, she's level 40, and I've got over 11,000 gold.
She's got 11,000 gold.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus.
And all I've done is sell the herbs and sell the ore, or put it, or make it into the bars and sell them. So.
And the bars sell?
It's depends. Yeah. Depends on which. Sometimes it sells better to do it as just the ore, and sometimes you're fine. Okay. So it depends.
Okay.
But as I said, and this is one of the things that I was talking to, the guys in the stream, was, again, for me, playing like the little auction house game with each toon of how much gold can I make on this toon. I don't need the gold on them other than to have enough to get riding and flying and things like that. So I've got more than enough. That's fine. But it's this little thing of all these things that I collect and then put them on the auction house and see, what things are going to sell. And then accrue, be like, she's making gold. This is really cool. So, not that I need it on that toon, but it's just that little inner game that I like to play with myself, to just be like, okay, I've made, I know exactly what I said. Shut up. That I've just, what can I make? How much can I make? Sometimes you make a lot, like on my Bloodthirsty, my warrior. I'm at, what was it last? Like 100 and something thousand gold on her, on the Bloodthirsty, selling greens on auction house. Why not? Might be able to pay for another month's game time. If I can, bonus. Excellent. So, anyway, so I'm happy with how she's going, and as I was saying to the stream, it's just, if you're gonna play multiple toons in one sitting, play the pacifist first, because it's all chillaxing, and then go to a Bloodthirsty. Don't go the other way around, because you might make a mistake on the pacifist when you get there. So
yeah, when I stream, I tend to stream my pacifist first and then go to the Bloodthirsty, because I feel like if I start playing with the Bloodthirsty, I'm used to killing, and that's just going to outright flag my pacifist, right? So
yeah.
Yeah.
But Western Plaguelands was quite good. I didn't really have too much issues, other than watching those black bears, from Chilwyn Camp.
Yeah. Yep.
Just kind of just be a bit wary of them. But yeah, so level 40 pacifist. Woo!
Nice.
Yay! Very exciting.
I mean, that's very
and
exciting.
And that's what I've
done. And then, but
exciting.
now you've run out of rest XP, so you got to sit on it for a while.
Yeah. But, at the same stage, I'll just do, shut up! I'll just do, the dailies, the cooking and fishing dailies and Stormwind or something. I'm ignoring it. I know what I say. I'm ignoring it. Anyway, we'll see. I'll have to give some Bloodthirsty love this week anyway, so that's my goal, to do some Bloodthirsty this week. Definitely. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
That's been my week.
Wow.
Whoa. Go me.
Okay. All right, we're gonna move on.
Yes.
Jesus, we're gonna move.
Please.
On.
Breaking now, news from the world of Warcraft with Leeta and Stone.
All right, it's contest time. Here are the details for the next contest. It is sponsored by Looking for Casuals. Let me go read the website. Hold on, because the details should be up there. Okay, the date. It starts, January 26th. That's next week. Challenge. It'll be a challenge. Classy classes only. Race. Why is it got to be about race? Specs. Can you pick a spec? You'll find out. Your level. You must reach level 200 to win. Because if you can't, well, too bad. So sad. Yeah. I don't know. So we do have our prizes. I mean, I do have, it's subject to change, but we are first place will be a Warcraft mount, and there will be a Warcraft pet of your choosing as a random draw for the people that finish between 2nd and 10th. So but all the details will be announced next week. And for those worthy of honor are those found in the light. Just letting you know. Okay. Have fun with that.
Till next week.
I've seen pretty much like I mean, everything I've seen so far is like, it's going to be this and that, and I'm like, you guys are in trouble. So, yeah, don't worry about Swing Cat. I don't think he drinks like too much where he gets like wrecked like me. He's just being funny. So again, the contest is sponsored by Looking for Casuals, which on Twitter is LF Casuals.
Nice.
Right.
Thank you.
He doesn't drink at all. Yes. I was thinking, I don't really think you drink, but then I was like, I don't know. Okay. Okay. So
nothing wrong with that, Swing Cat.
Yes, I'm not bugging him because he doesn't drink. It's just I was trying to think of BlizzCon because he was there having. So we were having dinner, and I was trying to remember if he had beer or anything like that.
That was the dinner. Yeah.
So no. I was going to tell you something, but I don't know if this is the appropriate time. You're drinking club soda and cranberry. Club soda?
Tell me later.
I can't deal club soda.
Damn it. Don't say that. You've got to tell me later. Club soda and cranberry. Oh,
so
that sounds interesting.
Okay, I will tell you. So at BlizzCon, we had a guild dinner, right? And initially I said, hey, I'm going to bring Leeta and my wife. So I'll have 2 people. And everyone's like, yeah, that's fine. Somebody else said they might bring somebody else. And then another person said, well, I think we should try to keep it to guildies only. But they never, so I took that as a don't invite Leeta kind of deal. But it wasn't. It was but it was not. So I basically uninvited Leeta from the guild dinner.
Pretty much. So I went, stuff is fine.
Because I'm a terrible. No. Well, just so that you're clear, it wasn't the guild. It was me. I misread and I disinvited you.
It's okay. It's okay. As I said to you at the time, I was like, I fully understand. It is a guild dinner. I'm not part of the guild. It's fine. I'll go find something to do. And I did. And it was fine. It was all good. But it was like...
You found something to do?
I did, yeah. Well, I was wandering around. I was checking out the Friday. That was the Friday night, yeah? Yeah?
Yes, it was Friday night. Yeah.
yeah, so there was things that I just
and
wandered
I said,
around
and so
things.
we actually had a discussion about this at the dinner too, and I'm like, for the love of God, don't tell her, especially while she's here, because she's liable to kill me in my sleep.
It's all good. It's all good. It wasn't meant to be, guys. Obviously, I'll just have to come back another time to participate in having a guild dinner with you guys. Not bring Stone. I'll just bring me.
I'm not going back anymore. I mean, you no, that's for after dark. Okay, so yep. So sorry.
Anyway,
sharing is caring.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
It took a while, but sorry.
Oh. Okay.
So here we go. Pity party time. The login issues are resolved. So we've discovered that the reason why some people, 5 that we all know, and another person couldn't log in because they changed their battle tag. Okay. But we would never know that. And we do things on our side that I can go tweak the battle tag, but it also creates like a 64 character string, like a random string based on your battle tag and a bunch of other stuff to make it secure, so nobody else can really log in as you. But your battle tag is a part of that change. And because I didn't change that part, well, those 2 people couldn't log in after they had the battle tag. So when I was talking to Ominia, he was like, oh, that's because of this. You didn't change that. I'm like, oh. Yep.
Yay!
So,
go boys, you worked it out.
No, Ominia worked it out, and I'm just here like a schlub.
There.
And I'm
Ominia is awesome.
Mashing keys like a monkey. Somebody put up a key emote, please, because that's me. Mm-hmm. It's been like this for like 2 months.
Yeah. Well, it was only a matter of time before.
No, because at first, because we were thinking, well, what the hell did he do? What did 5 do to his computer? Last week, I was like, 5 did something to his computer. It's on 5's side.
Yeah.
Nope. Not really. 5 did make a change, but our side wasn't equipped to deal with that, and we didn't even think about that. Like, what if people do a battle tag change?
Yeah.
So to 5 and to Joygasm, who I've also changed his thing so it works. Yeah. Very sorry. And like I said, that's it's like, you know what? It seems like anything I do now, I don't know what the hell's going on. I told you, pity party. Let's move on. I'm feeling really low for that stuff. Like,
okay.
Cause I don't like relying on other people to fix my problems. I hate it. I don't like relying on other people.
Sometimes you need it.
I know I have to admit that I am not, I mean, I've never said I was like the greatest of all time, but I think I can work my way through some stuff.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, I wouldn't even think about battle tag. Like, that would have been the least. So it's good that you sorted it. So.
Well, so that's why it's my last show. I'm done. Like, I think last week I said Yeah. I think last week I said, if this is a problem on our side, like, I'm done. I'm pretty sure. You go check the tape. I said I'm done.
Doesn't matter. I had my fingers crossed anyway, so I wasn't,
You weren't the one that says it.
Anything. Doesn't matter. You said it. We're a team.
Nope.
I've got my fingers crossed, so you can't.
Done.
It's called tough titty, buddy. You have to stay here. Yes. Anyway, yay for issues resolved. That's good. So we can do state of the challenges now. Find out how everyone's going. Yep. I think that'll be a good idea. Okay. All right. So state of the challenges for this week. We have got the irons. So here we go. Apologies if I butcher the names too. All right. So at number 10, we've got Ironies, RIP level 70. We have got, why have we got 2 Ironies?
I don't know. I didn't copy them on. It could be a different realm.
Oh, could be a different realm. Maybe. Yeah. Level 70 RIP. Okay. Number 8, Nelfster hit 72. Number 7 is Perohair hit 76. Number 6 this week is Shinari hit 83. Number 5, Iron Luna hit 85. Number 4 is Jangler hit 87. Number 3 this week is Bikini Kills at 97. Number 2 is Shinari at 98. And this week, number 1 is Camacho at 114.
Camacho Jr.
Camacho Jr. That's right. Well, when I look at it from this distance, it looks like choir. It doesn't look like a J. It looks like an
might
IR.
Need to, you're kind of getting at that age. You might need to increase the font. And I only say that because my font is pretty big. It's huge. In World of Warcraft, I'm now at like 14 font for the chat. No, 12.
Yeah.
12. I don't know, 14? I don't know what I'm at. But I'm not at the default because the default is way too small. Because I'm getting old. Because your eyes begin to fail and it's okay. It's okay. Wow. Nisi's is at 18. 12 is the default. Yeah. So mine is at 14.
Yeah. Mine's at 14.
Yeah. And that's
14,
okay.
14.
Just turn up the font. If you like right now, our font is there's
the show title right there.
Is
you know
Tahoma
that, don't you?
14. So maybe we need to, if I just do this, maybe let's change it to this. Can you read that?
Hang on, what are you doing? It's like this big, guys.
So I changed the font from huge. I changed the font from 11 to 72.
Yeah, now I can
do you
see.
need it at
14?
At 14, it's not bad.
Yeah. 14's okay. Yeah, I think we will have to change the font size. I have new glasses and everything. Leeta's getting old, guys.
I am the same way. I am the exact same way. It's okay. It's okay.
We will have to change it, definitely. I'm just so used to.
Yeah,
anyway.
I talk a lot, but really, so small.
So many things I could say, but I'm going to leave you to do the bloods.
I don't really like doing bloods, but anyways, because I mean, probably nobody likes doing the bloods unless they're Crips. But no? Oh, come on. Crips versus the Bloods? No?
I know.
Okay, because come on. Come on. That's fantastic. All right. Bloodthirsties. Number 10, Haas Talk is dead at level 31. Number 9, Sanguistone, level 37. Yeah. Red Thirst is at level 40. Blood Zort, whoa, is at level 40. Blood Nasria is at 49. Soul Snuffer is at 55. Blood Thief is at 66. Soulful Paw is at 84. Soul Shot is at 90. And number 1 is Soul Shield at level 113.
Nice. Okay. All right. So Pacifist, let's have a look. So this week we have got a number 10. Passive 10 hit 35. Number 9 is
Fetrick
at 38. I'm assuming, yeah. Number 8. Oh, Spassy Leader at level 40. But wait, because I know who this is. At number 7, hitting level 40 as well this week is Pacifist.
Who is that?
I see you. I know. She knows.
That's Chris.
We're now going to have this
That's
little...
Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're now tied. Chris, we're now tied. Yeah, we were talking about this. Yeah, this is exciting. Okay, so number 6 this week is Passy, hit 45. Number 5 is Scaredy Cat, hit 53. That's a really cool name. I like that. Number 4 is Peaceful at 74. 3 is Monsprecher at 83. Number 2
you have
is
to say
Terminator.
You have to say it with the accent and
No,
everything.
I don't.
Yes.
I say Terminator. I can't. You know me. I can't do accents. I barely speak Australian.
You have a great
Terminator
Aussie accent, so I think you're pretty good at accents.
Terminator.
Don't worry, you won't need to worry about this anymore. Okay, this will be the last time. You have to deal with somebody else.
Oh no, it's not, because I don't accept your going.
Nieces
anyway.
up.
So number 1 is Farah Kessa, hit 110 this week.
Nice.
Well done. Okay.
Right, Tins. Oh man.
Tins.
All right, we got Zorzalak at 23. Rejuve, by the way, at 28. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Tin Mama Kila at 29, Amesh Tin at 38, Ludo at 38, Urzberg at 39, Arundel at 43, Yesen at 44, Ferris K at 86, and Zayabo hit 120 this week. Congrats. How many deaths did he have? You took off the death part. It should have shown.
I did.
Why? Oh, okay. All right.
Well, because it's
sure.
You always said don't worry about the deaths. He had a few deaths, but I still think it's an achievement.
So I heard somebody talking about Zaya's character, saying, "Whoa, that person got like lots of deaths," and it's because he's using it specifically to test out what you can do. Wow.
Choking on my coffee. Sorry.
Yeah, scouting is breathing hard.
Yeah.
Drinking's hard. So generally, you can't breathe and drink at the same time.
I know, right? But yeah, 41 deaths. Yes, lots of scouting. Exactly. So good on you, Zaya, for doing that. And that's the other thing, paving ways for things to do things.
Exactly.
So, but still, 120. Good job, Zaya.
Your journey is over. I guess.
I'm
kind of hoping that he wrote down all the stuff that he did, so that when he takes his iron through, he's going to be like, well, don't do these, because good Lord.
Yeah. 5's right. He found every quest his iron shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's one way to do it.
I did bag Rogue Slayer because I really like bugging her. Really love it.
Yeah.
Because I'm always afraid she's going to hurt me. And I think Zaya is too nice to hurt me. So
it's okay, Zaya. You just tell me, because I will hurt him. That's fine. I do not have any qualms about that whatsoever. But yeah, Rogue Slayer take you out like, ooh, you won't see her coming.
Yep.
She'll just be like, stones down.
All
Which
right.
that's fine. All right. Well done, Sire. Still, that's a fantastic achievement. Well done. Okay, so let's have a look at the greens for this week. So number 10, we've got Magrat is red flagged at 54. Apparently talents.
Yep.
So can't do that. All right, 9 this week is My Iron Man hit 55. Number 8 is Valera.
Sure.
61 RIP. Oh. Okay, number 7 is Jim Rockford at 64.
The Rockford Files, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Fairy Chamois, hit 66. 5 is Krusty. Oh no, RIP 68. Oh.
Krusty
okay,
died.
number 4. Sorry,
Krusty died. I mean, I try to do a laugh like him, but it's kind of sad. Died.
Yeah, it's very sad. But he used to have a sad laugh too. The ones where he, But
Next.
Anyway, number 4 is Ferrovert, hits 72. Number 3 is Crispy at 74. Number 2 this week is Green Machine, hitting 76. And number 1 this week, Greens, is 9, hitting 83. Well done. Bit rough there on the greens, but still well done, everybody.
Yep, I think that's the most deaths so far. Yep. 2 for irons, 1 for bloods, 3 for, 2 deaths, but 3 eliminations for green. Okay, so iron teams, we have Lord Thunder and Jesus is level 18. Yeah.
Wonder who that is.
Tank and Spank, dead at level 21. Team Puppets Revenge at level 59, and 51 Shades of Grey. It's just got to go one step further, is level 62. And for blood teams, we have Soul Patrol at 26 and Five Finger Death Taco at 66. So for this report comes out at 5:30 Eastern. So it comes out about an hour and a half before the show starts. I also have a job that runs about 10 a.m. and finishes at about 3 that looks at all active characters. So it should be picking up stuff, as he says he's lost his 52 but hadn't registered it. Oh, well, it won't pick it up if you don't register. But it should pick up most characters. If your character is lost, if you want to re-add it, do it. Unless it's a team, because trying to re-add a lost team will come up with an error, because you can't, because it's going to think you're reusing a name, which is you're not allowed to do. But on a solo character, if you hit refresh on your character, it should bring it back to being on the normal list and not the honored dead and lost list. So, but otherwise, we only look for lost characters for a refresh once a week. So we're trying to trim back the amount of calls that we're going to make every hour, because we are doing a lot. We're hitting the server up. We are hitting Blizzard up a lot every day, and even tailing it back. I think we're at like 53,000 calls a day, which is a lot.
Holy hell! Wow.
Hold on. Okay. Let me see. I'm just quickly in the last 24 hours, we actually did 70,870 calls. So again, there are still timeouts. So if you're trying to add your character, try it again. Sometimes it will time out, and that's on Blizzard's side, and sometimes it will. And then if you try it again, it works fine. So far, over the last 24 hours, the EU is 66% of the timeouts. So, yeah. So I feel like we're on the low end. I think there's lots of other websites that have a lot of calls. So, yes, those are API calls. So you're allowed 36,000 calls an hour. We only have 1,700. So we're not even close to max, but I still want to kind of pull that back a bit because I don't want to go crazy. So if you are, it seems like the EU thing, with 2/3 of the timeouts being EU, just try it again. I'm hoping that the EU API servers will kind of respond better. I could change it to 6 seconds, but I have a timeout at 5 seconds, which I think is honestly a lot. Like, it's really high. I would prefer a timeout of like 3. It should never go beyond 3, but just try again if it fails. But those account for only a small amount now. So that's why I've taken off the notice on the website. So as far as I know, there's nothing wrong. So if you see something wrong, please let me know. Okay?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
This one. Right?
Yeah. This just in. It's Chit Chat!
Awesome. Okay, so this is where you can send in your tips, tricks, questions, all of those kinds of things. So we've got a couple this week. So the first one I'm going to do, which is from Dave the Hunter. He says, I get the concept. Is it wrong that only one company makes the game Monopoly? Very good point. Thanks, Dave the Hunter. Okay. Stone.
That one gets a hey-yo from me. Hey-yo.
Okay.
All right. You're making me do Azzies? Oh my goodness. All right. I'll try not to butcher it. Oh boy. Dang old poop. I guess that's what I get for not doing the show notes. All right. Exactly. From Azzy, what do you call two guys hanging out on a window? Kurt and Rod. That was pretty good. Like it.
That's pretty good. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 thumbs up. That's cute. That's like a dad joke as well. It's really cute. Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep that level, Azzy. Let's keep that level.
I don't know about gold, but I think that one was like a bare minimum that your next ones have to be better than that.
No pressure. No pressure, Azzy. But that was good. That was really quick. Quick question with I just thought, because you were talking about with the teams and the names and stuff. Yep. So I'm thinking of deleting a couple of challenge tunes that I'm really not going to get back to. And if I want to reuse those names, am I going to have an issue? Like, I might not reuse those names straight away. So if I delete it now and end up reusing that name in like a month or 2 months time.
Were they already in a team?
No, not in a team. They're all solo. So I think
they're all solo?
Yeah.
This is the way we check tunes. Check the tunes. No, shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
As long as they weren't registered for a team.
Yeah, no.
Then it should be. I'm just double checking this other part because there's another section.
Because I just got to get a bit tough with my tunes. I don't know, Sure. I'm an alcoholic, definitely. That is a definite. But I've kind of got to go. What tunes am I really going to play? And what server? So I've kind of stopped going Oceanic server because I've just stay, US servers. So So I might as well not, if they're just going to sit over there taking a slot, I might need that slot over on, Worm Rest or wherever. So I might as well.
Yeah, gotta manage your slots, your character slots.
Exactly.
Funny enough, I ran into the 50 character cap because I was creating characters to search for the Void Talon. So.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I reached 50 the other week, and I was like,
yeah.
When you get that and you're trying to make a new character and you're like, why? What's going on? Why won't it take it? No, I can do. And then you sit there and you're looking at the screen going, why won't it let me add this character? And then all of a sudden, after about 5 minutes of you just going, why? What? Have I done something? And then you go, how many tunes have I got on this account? And you start to add them up and you're like, holy hell, I've got 50 tunes on this account. Whoa. Okay. Cull them. And I think I culled 11. But I really need to cull a couple more. So, yeah.
So are we ever going to play our team's character? No?
We've got to get back to that. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Holidays are coming up. Vacation, whatever you guys call it. We will be doing...
Yeah, vacation, not holidays. We will do some stuff.
It is holidays in Australia. I'm using both terms because I'm Aussie and I'm being nice.
Oh, I thought you were just doing the accent for a thing that you like to do. That's cool.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come on.
I'm just saying that one week, just go get through work.
Okay.
And then I'm on holidays.
Oh, then you'll have lots of... Okay, great. Because then you'll have lots of time to do all the stuff that I'm about to throw at you. Fantastic. Oh. Yep. Told you, this is it, man. All done.
Oh, I might be going away.
Oh. Well, at least he's on deck. Okay. Mrs. Rucker asked me if I found it yet, and I feel like she's asking me if I found the slot, and that's why I haven't found it yet. And Kevin's telling me I'm 7. I'm like, no, I'm 12.
He's 12. Definitely.
I'm a 12-year-old trapped in a 42-year-old's body. Uh-oh, I gave away my age. Strap on your skates, Gordy. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Void Talon. No, I haven't found it. Tape the foil. Chupa is like... he seems like a Canadian boy to me. Those are hockey things.
Okay, because I'm like, I have no idea.
And for you, that would be ice hockey. Panda Ghost says she has the Void Talon.
Nice.
Oh, he's New York. All right. Well, but you know what the real sports are, so it's cool. It's cool. Okay, so for Iron Elite and stuff, and the Twitch subs. Okay, so now that we're past I noticed that we went down in subs, which is okay. It's just I was waiting for this time because a lot of the subs were gifted because there was a gifting thing to do. So I'm going to be updating the Iron Elite probably tomorrow to update the website list. So if you're not on there, it's just because your sub came off, and that's okay. Things happen. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And if you do sub through Twitch, make sure you link your Twitch and Discord so that you can get access to the extra channels. I mean, we don't really use them a lot, but they're there. Sometimes I ask a question in there just because I'd like to get some Iron Elite feed back. But if you're an Iron Elite and you think of something you'd like to see added to the Discord that could just be for Iron Elite, let me know. Okay, but I would like to thank all the Iron Elite for their support, and I need to pull up the webpage because this is where I pull it from. I pull it right from there. All right. So, that's because they changed your. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So, anyways, thank you to Arixa, Azylon, Awesome Trousers, Chupa, Crash Landing 99. Yes, is he back in the chat? No, he's not in the chat. Oh, but still, boom. That's like me trying to pick up girls. Just shot down, Crash Landing. LB Fair 5 Iron. That's how my life was. Hey, I think you're cute. No. Hey, no. And it's like, oh my goodness. Yep. That's just how my life was. So Frasley, Sparkspan. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's. Okay, Crash Landing. LB Fair 5 Iron, Frasley, Sparkspan, Grand Negus, Eli CTR, Joygasm, Cashbringer, Cash You Outside, Chris W, Layla, and because this anonymous koala resubbed, it's an anonymous koala. Lisan, Mozadi, Never Died, Nisi, Canada, Periton, PS Ducky, Rude de Bruin, Stir, Swing Cat, Taco, Thalani, Tiber, aka Torber. See, this is why I do it, because I screw up their names, and then they can make fun of me. I'm
nice.
That's how I roll. It's self deprecation kind of deal, right? I'm like that in Guild too. So Tuli, Two Frog, Olminia, Unamathil, Winima, Zaya, and Zorts. Thank you all very, very much. Appreciate the help for sure. It definitely does help. And again, next week I'm going to be updating the website. So if it changes, don't worry about it. It's okay. You know, things happen. Life's a trip, man. So also thank you to our mods. It is. So thank you to our mods, because without you, I would be 100 times worse than I am. If you think I'm crabby now, you ain't seen nothing yet. So thank you to our mods that helped me be less crabby. And maybe we'll figure out some stuff to make me be not crabby. So anyways, thank you to our mods, Awesome Trousers, Boz, Fair, Nisi, Stir, Zaya, and Zorts. And I guess I'm cheating too, because I'm using the lists, so I don't forget anybody, because then I would be really bad.
Nothing wrong with that. Lists are good.
I know I was giving her heck last week, but I was wrong last week. So yeah.
Someone clip that.
No, they clipped it from last week, okay? So
clip it again.
And I'm going to keep doing this because I like doing this, because, you know, if you're here to watch, I want to give you high fives. So
we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you want to watch like these fine people, you can come here on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we have today with us Boz, Fair, Leeta. Hey, that's you. How are you in the chat and watching? Nisi, Stir, Wow Chabob, Zaya, me, Chupa, that's a bot, Captain Dobie, Taco, LB, Grim. I'm just going to call you Grim. Or no, Grim Spike. Sorry. I think that's a bot. Eli, Introvert Genius, although he likes, I thought I heard somewhere on Periton's stream, he could be called IG, or just don't call him late for supper, right? Late for dinner. Anyway, so Ash, Jangler, Cashbringer, cash him outside. I will never let that go, dude. I'm so sorry. Chris.
No, he's not. No.
Layla. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce this, but I'm going to give her a go. Geigesine. No, Geigensine. Mr. Rock Guru. I don't know. I think that's a bot. Poisil. Bot. Pandagosa. Rude de Bruin. Bot. Kevin. That's Swing Cats. Tiber, aka Tiber. T Slater. Hi, welcome. That's a bot. Velvet. Oh, Dove. I keep seeing Velvet and I'm like, oh, who's that? It's Dove. Okay. And then bot, 5 Iron, and Yadran. Oh yeah. Panda can't. So we have a thing here that, you know, you can't just here. Now you can post that link. Here you go. Now you can post the link.
Yeah. There was a reason why.
Yeah. So if you're not on our list of like people that we know that are okay to post stuff, because we sometimes get people coming in and just post, so it'll just delete it. So that's why. But thank you all for watching. Appreciate your patronage. I appreciate you sitting there and listening to me crap on myself and everything else, and then at least you do get to listen to someone pro, right? So next week will be a very different show. So speaking of next week,
good point,
is Saturday, January the 26th. At 7 p.m. Eastern, which is Sunday, January 27th at 12 a.m. GMT, 1 a.m. Central European Time, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Time, which is 10 a.m. Leeta time. Azzy will be joining us next week. We haven't had him. Oh, I know, but then I think I'm going to change it in the template, and then we'll move on from there. 7
p.m. Eastern.
So 7 p.m. Eastern, done.
Yeah.
Azzy will be joining us. He hasn't been here. Now we're going to start clapping my hands. Azzy will be joining us. He hasn't been here for a while.
We can do it in unison, I think.
Azzy will be joining us.
There we go.
Yeah, so it'll be good to have him back on. We haven't heard him. We haven't heard him. We haven't heard like from him in a while, so it'll be good to see what's what.
Golf club. Okay. Yes, I know. I'm too busy. I'm thinking of the golf. I'm just like, and then I'm thinking about it, and you're pointing at me. Okay, so where you can find us, don't forget to check out the wowchallenges.com for all the information. You will find our Discord, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube channel information there. So go check us out. You can also listen to us, download the episode on Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher Radio. If you want to contact the show, you can send us an email to podcast@wowchallenges.com. And I was going to say, we're really not into spammy emails. We appreciate if you're going to email us.
Those are awesome.
Probably. Yeah, we have had some really good spammy emails that have been interesting. But if you want to email us, podcast@wowchallenges.com. Stone, where can we find you, please?
You can find me on Twitter at STONEGRASP. Like I'm grasping your stone. Sorry, I totally forgot. I was like, anyways, so as well as the Adventures in Azeroth podcast.
Yes.
Leeta, where can we find you?
Yeah. And you can find me on Twitter at Leeta Wow, which is LEETAWOW, as well as Behind the Avatar. All right. So to wrap up, we want to say a big thank you. What are you laughing? Cash.
Sorry. Okay.
Good one. Okay. So big thank you as always. We want to say thank you to Marconan and to Epic Insanity for doing our intro and our outro. So you can find them both on Twitter. Marconan is at MarconanWow and Epic is at Epic_Insanity. You can also find Epic on his shows, which is Frozen Notes and Epic Questions. And I have to say, that Torrent Think Tank just posted their episode 300 a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the show is now done. And my heart goes out to Marconan and Jules. And yeah, they have done a wonderful job. So congratulations. You will be missed on that show. But I know they've got stuff. Yeah, I'm sure they've got stuff in the works and all sorts of things. So just want to send our love to them. And as always, huge thanks for helping us out.
I mean, Torrent Think Tank has helped us with a bunch of stuff, and it's not just Mark Conan doing our intro.
Yeah.
It's both of them doing things for our show to help help people learn about what we do overall. So without them, I don't think that we'd be close to where we are now. Right. So like they were a key player, I guess, in helping us out and get to where we are.
Always appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yep.
So yeah, it's definitely, we've been very fortunate because they are awesome, and we've just, you know, it was so good to get to hug both of them at BlizzCon. So that was a lot of fun. That was really quite cool. So, but yeah, so show Mark Conan and Eric some love, because they are good friends of ours, and we appreciate, you know, what they've done for us, which is always a good thing. Other than that, chat room, thank you everyone for hanging out. It's been good as always. Fun times. Everyone, just basically stay safe on your challenge tunes, please. Have a good week. Stone, I'd say be good, but that's not going to happen.
It's been great. It's been an honor. And
yeah.
Have fun next week. See y'all later. It's been an honor. Love you all.
Bye.
See, I did it right this time. Peace.
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast. Produced by Stone and Leeta, copyright 2019. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find his great stuff at incomputech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
Okay. So was it quieter? The outro was quieter? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll have to tweak that.
Okay, so show titles. I've got turn up the font. So I don't know if anyone in chat has got something. See what someone comes up with. I thought
Azzy had one.
5. Yeah. Maybe. Anyway, we'll see. A good show. Thanks everyone for hanging out. And we'll be back next week.
Oh, C's was, my font is huge.
Oh yeah, that's right. My font was huge. So I don't know. Whatever you reckon.
Oh, see, she's like, just no. What?
I'm gonna change the show notes. Make them bigger. I'm making them bigger.
I was gonna start with the template.
Blow them up big.
Wow, I'm gonna make everything font 72.
No, because you know how many pages that will be?
That'll be a record.
Do it, and then tell me how many pages it's
record.
going to be. It'll be just like crazy. So I'm going to make it 14.
All right.
Wow.
So 72, font 72 makes our current show notes 74 pages long. That's amazing. I love that.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Wow. Okay, well, I've made.
Oh, I got rid of the. That's interesting. I got rid of the title. That's interesting. All right. No, it got rid of the formatting on the title of the episode, like in the show note part, where it has title.
Yeah.
This part here, it got rid of the formatting, and I don't know why. And it defaulted it back to Trebuchet, and I hate that frickin' font. I hate it so much. Tahoma 12 to 14 is good.
Yeah, Tahoma's good.
I think Nisi's got making it bigger. I think my font is, or I think you could go, our font is huge, or no, bring up the font. Like bring out your dead. Yeah, I see what you're doing there.
Turn up the font. My font is huge.
My font is huge is funny.
Yeah, all right, go with that.
Pump up the font. That's
pump up the font.
Oh man.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like turn up the font, and I've got Pump Up the Jam playing in my head as I'm pump up the font, pump it up. Yeah.
Does anybody remember that movie with Christian Slater? Pump Up the Volume, right?
Yeah.
So when it came out, I watched it with my mom. There was a love scene there. Yep. Know exactly
what you're talking about. And I'm like, your mom.
That was not. That was very uncomfortable. Because I was a teen when it was out, and it was like, oh my god. It was not the best movie to watch with my mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably not the best. That's hilarious though. Oh my god.
Tomorrow we are gonna go watch Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we have so we've got our tickets all done and our seats all done, and we're good to go. Like we're ready to go.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we're gonna go sledding too first because we have tons of freaking snow, and we have a hill like right here. So it's like a 1 minute walk away. Yeah. Anyways, all right. So did we pick a title? No. Right. We didn't really pick a title.
No,
I'm gonna change this to normal text.
Do you want to go?
Hold on, I need to update the. No, did you make any changes to the show notes since I was screwing around with the font 72?
No, I haven't touched that one. I'm making changes to.
I'm gonna undo everything. Let's see. All right, there we go. Okay, we're back.
Yep.
It's back to Tahoma 24. Oh, it is normal text, but it got rid of the formatting. That's so weird.
No.
I don't know. I think my font is huge. I think but I like pump up the font too. Pump up the font. No. My font is huge. That's funny.
Okay.
I'm also 12 years old. Listen, let me have this for my last show, all right? Yeah. I'm done.
Not your last show. Stop speaking crap. It's your last show for today.
No.
You'll be back next week. You're just being a shit.
Yeah. I don't bring anything to the show. I don't bring anything to the show besides
That's right. We need a
No, you need two solid co-hosts to do it. You've got one. Yeah.
No, we don't.
Apparently Pump Up the Font wins. No, my font is huge.
My font is, it's too late. It's in.
Yeah, it's done.
My font is huge.
Hey, did you send out the tweet?
tweet ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let Carrie know that we're done. So.
Yeah.
Man, my font is huge. I see what you did there, Eli.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see what you did. All right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna stop recording.
And girls, ladies, gents.
Thanks, Gain. And I'm gonna let my family out of the basement, out of the dungeon.
Yeah, that would be good.
All right. See y'all later.
They'd appreciate that. Bye-bye.
I'll see you next time.